Gotta make believe it's a cool thing, though, Monday, right?
Oh, do we?
Whoa.
Is that in the radio DJ rule book?
Yes, but
hey, it's Monday, everybody. Don't worry, that weekend coming right around the corner. Ain't working.
Not at all. We have so much to do today, though.
Yeah, we're still New York primary target. So be careful out there. You never know. Yeah,
you know what? Maybe we should have our listeners call in if they see anyone suspicious out there on the streets.
Yeah, they are telling people if you see suspicious things, report it.
Yeah.
But they're not telling you to who.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to call the police department?
No, you're going to call Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, give us a call. We'll tell you how to deal with it.
If you see anything suspicious out there, I'm serious.
We're our own little anti-terrorist squad.
Yes.
I think.
It's me and you. That's it.
That's it. We're the ones you can depend on.
And our legions of listeners.
Yeah.
Well, I think we got about 5, but they're in all the different boroughs, so we're all over the place, right?
Yeah.
212-757-1027. If you see anything suspicious on the streets today, please.
Yes, please.
Do us all a favor and give us a call here at the radio station, right?
Something that might be terrorism.
Yeah. 212-957-WNEW is the fax line. And you got your computer set up for a Monday or what?
Yes, I do. At WNEW.com, click on our pictures and you can instant email us.
Okay.
That's always fun throughout the show.
Yes.
Look over there on my computer screen and see a big, you guys stink.
Really? That's the first one you saw? What a way to start the week.
Thanks. That's all right.
All right. We got to talk about the Monica cigar thing in a little bit.
It just gets weirder and weirder, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll get into it in a bit. And on the way, we got Pearl Jam and Pink Floyd by request next. Man, Anthony, a lot of people on hold with suspicious things on the streets. We've told you to call us if you see anything suspicious. We'll go to the phones next. Here's Pink Floyd on 102.7 WNEW, The Rock of New York. 102.7 WNEW, The Rock of New York with the Police. Pearl Jam before that from the Yield CD. In hiding, it's Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Look at that picture.
What are you looking at?
That Madeline Albright's a hottie, huh?
Are you serious? Second ugliest woman in Washington behind Janet Reno.
Yeah, Clinton knows how to pick them.
Yes, he does.
Those are the ones that are so bad that he won't have sex with, so he appoints them to positions.
Yes, he's get the ugly women to do, his work for him.
Yeah.
Speaking of Clinton. Speaking of Clinton.
Yeah.
I read the Drudge Report every morning on the internet.
Yeah.
And this guy comes up with some great stuff. Great stuff.
Got all the scoops.
He had the scoop on the stained dress way before any of the biggies broadcasted it. Did you hear what he's reporting now?
Yeah. I've heard this.
This is amazing.
Could it be true?
Well, the Drudge Report on the internet is claiming that Monica Lewinsky would see the president. The president would give her one of his cigars.
Right.
And she would pleasure herself with the cigar.
Yeah.
While the president whacked it.
That's not sex. And he's saying that's not sex.
Right.
All right. Oh, God.
This is our president.
That's rank, man.
Yeah. But she was pleasuring herself, supposedly, according to the Drudge Report, with the president's cigars.
All right.
I think Monica's going to be on the cover of the next issue of Aficionado, Cigar Aficionado.
Buy the Lewinsky Humidor. Keeps those cigars moist, fresh. Wow, that's kinky.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. That's
with a cigar.
With a cigar.
With one of those tubes? You know, the metal tubes that the cigar comes in?
I think
or the cigar itself?
I think she's actually using the cigar down below.
Oh, my God.
Rumor has it she looks just like Fidel Castro smoking a fatty when she's going through this process.
Not very well groomed.
No. Of course, that is a rumor. We can't confirm that, but... What a mess.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. So
you would think that with, the tobacco would burn. And it's such a sensitive area.
Who knows?
You know?
Who knows?
You want to think about that.
And I guess it's coming out today as well, Clinton to publicly address Lewinsky matter again.
Yeah, I screwed up the first time. I'm going to take another whack at it.
Yeah.
This time I might even use the words, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Well, that's the whole thing. He throws out his first little 4-minute speech, waits a while to see how the reaction is to it, and now he'll go back for a rewrite because it's all very Hollywood with him.
Yeah.
So we'll have his script writers write a brand new speech that it takes care of the issues that people felt he left out of the first one.
I think we should get a contest going here through the fax machine.
All right. Well,
have the listeners guess when the president steps down. Or gets impeached, and we could come up with a special prize package for our NEW listeners.
Well, I think he's
could throw in some cigars, throw in a gift certificate for the Gap. Come up with some other goofy prizes.
A splooge-stained dress.
Yeah,
and some cigars.
Some free dry cleaning. I don't know. That's an idea.
God.
If you want to send in your guess, what the hell will at least start at 212-957-WNEW. That's the fax machine, right?
Yeah.
All right. What a
cigar.
Cigar.
Kinky.
With all the things that he has laying around in his office, he hands her the cigar.
What's he going to use? This is the pen I sign bills with. Look at that. Just like a Hoover. What's this? Let's open up this drawer. Try this letter opener.
Unbelievable. All right, 212-757-1027 if you got something to add to the discussion today. On the way, we got the latest from John Mellencamp. If you haven't heard that yet, stick around. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, the first radio station in New York to bring you the latest from John Mellencamp. That is Your Life Is Now. It's Opie and Anthony. Getting lots and lots of faxes here. And how's the instant feedback doing?
Oh, very good. Yeah. Very good, yeah. Got one here. Wants to know if we're afraid of the Sudanese.
Are we afraid of the Sudanese?
Yeah. I saw them on the news over the weekend, and they were demonstrating over there in Sudan because we bombed them. And there was about a couple of thousand guys with sticks, and they're all waving their sticks, and they're yelling in some Sudanese language.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the stick man.
Yeah. What kind of delivery system they use for that stick? Kind of intercontinental ballistic missile is that stick perched atop, so that when I'm walking down the street, I'm walking down like 57th Street, a stick payload will drop on my head from Sudan. Is that a Titan rocket that's dropping those sticks?
Very nice.
Jesus, sticks.
Yeah, we're scared of sticks.
We're dropping cruise missiles on them, and they're threatening us with sticks.
I was scared of sticks when I was in 3rd grade.
Ugh. You know what beat the stick back about 20,000 years ago? The Rock.
The Rock.
And they haven't even figured to pick up the Rock yet. All right? I don't think we have a problem there.
No, not at all.
Sudan.
What else did they say on the instant feedback?
Mike, Hartsdale, New York, wants to know what the status of the Today Show situation is. And were there any incidents over the weekend?
Mike, I'm glad you asked. I watched the Today Show on Saturday.
More security than the airports.
I think they might be on to us a little bit, but there were no naked breasts on the Today Show. On Saturday's show, I watched half the show this morning, and I didn't see any naked breasts today. And no ladies have called in to claim that they were their breasts. It's like a terrorist bombing. It's got to happen, and then the lady has to call up and claim responsibility for being the one that showed her breasts on the Today Show. It's a very interesting scenario that's going on here.
I was the one that showed my boobs on the Today Show. If you do not pay me, I will move on to Regis and Kathy Lee and Rosie.
Well, I guess it's up to $700. First woman to show their naked breasts on the Today Show.
Don't you watch and just wait?
Yeah.
Like when they go, hey, here's the crowd, and they're all, wee, and holding up their I'm from Montana sign or whatever. I just wait for a girl to jump up and
Well, I have a feeling that they pre-record a lot of those crowd shots, but I think when the actual hosts are on the street, that's when you got your best shot, I believe.
Katie and Matt Lauer are out there.
And Fat Roker.
And Fat Al Roker.
Yeah.
Then you think it's the live shot.
I think that's where your best shot is.
Also, if there's any girls with boyfriends out there, I was watching and I noticed it might work best if you perch yourself on the guy's shoulder. Because then you're way up and you're in the picture.
Yeah.
So that's a little strategy you might want to try out.
You know what's interesting, too? On Friday, we had, I don't know, how many calls, seriously? About 12 girls that said they were going to do it?
Yeah.
Where are you girls? $700 right here. Guaranteed if you do it.
There's got to be somebody out there that needs $700.
It'll happen. I think it just might take time because I think they're on to us right now.
If I was a guy, you know what I would do? I'd get a hooker, pay her $100, drag her down there, and just go flash your boobs.
Yeah, why not?
You collect $700.
Yeah.
You give her the $100. You're $600 ahead, and you're a guy. You just walk away.
There you go.
What the hell's the problem? Everyone's happy except Matt Lauer and Fat Al Roker.
Yeah, but Mike, no one has claimed a breasting yet. So
not yet. Or boob terrorism. A booming.
Yeah.
A boobing.
Yeah.
Looking to commit a boobing.
Yeah. It's still, the money's here waiting for a fine young lady to do that for us.
Right.
All right?
All right.
On the way, we got some Van Halen, and we'll go to the phones next. The Opie and Anthony Freedom Fighters all over New York, and we'll check in with someone next. Stay there. 102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York, Bad Love. We'll send that out to the President of the United States, everyone.
You're insane and wacky with that statement, Whoop Wop.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, that's a good song dedication.
So, Opie and Anthony for you Monday. And we got to check in with the Opie and Anthony Freedom Fighters. Got a lot of people on hold here. Obviously, this is ground zero for terrorism now that we've bombed Sudan and Afghanistan.
Yes, New York with all of its monuments and pretty much the pinnacle of the free world. It's a huge target for these terrorists, Opie.
Yes.
I'm very scared every time I drive in.
So we're asking the fine citizens of Manhattan to call us if they see something suspicious on the highways and byways.
Yeah, when you're in town, boy, or anywhere.
Yeah,
you never know where these mongrels are going to strike. My God, I saw them setting up Jersey barriers around the David Letterman Theater. That's got to be a huge target.
There you go.
That's right.
You could save some innocent lives just by being aware of your surroundings.
What's killed more people in New York? Terrorism or cranes falling on people's heads? Can we get that stat? I need that statistic.
Let's call the mayor's office on that one. Got a fax here. 212-957-WNEW if you want to send a fax. Opie and Anthony. I just spotted an Arabian man. He wasn't driving a cab or wearing a turban.
That's suspicious.
And he was clean-shaven, recently showered. He wasn't working in a 7-Eleven. This was very suspicious. Signed Mark Furman. Very good.
Mark Furman.
Mark Furman checking in, everyone.
Jesus.
Actually, we got some people on the streets that have seen something suspicious, so let's go to the phones now.
All right.
Hi, NEW.
This is Joe Short. I'm on the Belt Parkway here, and I was listening to you guys, and I heard you say if you saw anything suspicious.
Yes.
But there's a guy out here holding a sign causing all sorts of traffic, and a sign says, impeach Clinton and bomb Afghanistan again. The guy looks like he's homeless or something. I don't know.
Impeach Clinton and bomb Afghanistan.
Yeah, and
so
he's
backing
backing up the Belt Parkway.
Obviously, he's a schizo-homeless person.
Yes, he is.
Does he look like he might have a bomb on him?
No, he doesn't look that bad.
Give us a description.
Well, he's got nappy hair for one. It looks like he's still, it's the shape of like a pillow. And his shirt used to be white, but now it's probably piss brown.
Now, it's 99 degrees outside. Is he wearing an old snorkel jacket from the 70s? And big black boots?
Hey, by the way, I wanted to say, you guys are fantastic. I just started listening to you about 2 weeks ago, and you're great.
Thank God you didn't start listening 4 weeks ago, because we suck.
Best of luck with everything, guys, all right?
All right, man. Yeah. I think that guy is suspicious, but I don't think he's going to bomb anything, so we'll be all right with that. But thank you
for the report.
This is what we're looking for today. Very good, huh?
Okay, that clears some things up.
Yes, of course it does.
Good. At least they're out there. We got eyes and ears working.
Now people could travel through that area and feel a little safer because of that fine citizen of New York.
Well, don't get carried away. It's very scary.
Another fax coming in. Opie and Anthony, I just saw something suspicious. See, we're onto something here, the Opie and Anthony Freedom Fighters.
What is it, a bomb? Maybe nerve gas? What?
Well, he saw something suspicious. A white man, and he could dance.
That is suspicious.
And he didn't think he was better than everyone. He wasn't carrying a briefcase, and he was beating a black man in a basketball game. He didn't own an oversized gas-guzzling luxury car, and he was also seen robbing a group of black thugs. Sincerely, Tyrone.
I don't even know what he means by all that.
I don't know what he's getting at all there, of course. But if you have seen something suspicious on the highways and byways, give us a call, 212-757-1027. 1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York, Big Audio, Dynamite, and Rush. It's Opie and Anthony. Your little girlfriend was just on TV, Anthony.
Which one?
Madeleine Albright.
Wow. Is she a hottie or what?
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, she tries to hide behind that weathered old look, but I see that sensuality just oozing out behind the podium. She's a tough old broad, ain't she?
Yes, she is. So, all right.
Well, we're looking for terrorists, I guess.
Yeah, we're trying to make the city safer for everyone. I think everyone should be aware of their environment at this point in time.
We are the primary target.
We are the primary target.
And, well, they say there's an increased police presence. Do you see it?
No, I don't.
Do you see, like, how could anybody stop these terrorists?
Yeah.
So we're just looking for things that are out of the ordinary, like they tell you to look for.
Yeah, if you see anything suspicious, please give us a call so we could, put the message out there to the rest of the citizens of New York, okay?
Citizens, yes. Dear Opie and Anthony, while stopping in for my daily package of Chuckles, those lovely fruit-flavored jellies, at the convenience store at Journal Square right underneath the local mosque, I was surprisingly greeted cheerfully and told to have a nice day, rather than the usual, will that be all white devil? I found this unusual and indeed suspicious. I will alert you if anything else comes up.
Thank you very much.
From Lou's Italian Bakery in Delhi.
There you go, Lou. He's one of our freedom fighters.
He likes Chuckles. I like the red and black Chuckles.
Yeah?
And then I throw the rest away. I hate the green Chuckle. That's the worst Chuckle in the batch. I like those in what was the little candy communion wafers you used to get?
Oh, Nico's.
Nico's wafers.
The wafers? You like those?
They were just good when you were...
They tasted like charcoal.
No, it was like
the chalk from
kinda,
school. Yeah.
But it was just kind of cool, after catechism. When I was a kid, and you go with your friends. Hey, body of Christ, amen. Yeah, fun with the candy cigarettes.
Hey, Anthony, I got a very important question to ask you. What is the latest on Hurricane Bonnie?
Uh-oh. Should we go to the storm center?
Yes, we should.
Let me crank up the Doppler 4 billion Doppler radar weather center. Boy, the weather geeks are going crazy over this, huh?
They're loving Hurricane Bonnie.
Oh, and if I got to hear one more time, Bonnie lies over the ocean, where she's been spinning for the past 24 hours with very little movement.
That's some clever writing they got, all these weather geeks, huh?
I think every weather geek has said it, and they love this now. We've been studying our computer models, which tell us which way Bonnie's going to come. So if it won't hit you, then it might hit these people. Or it might not. More as this story develops.
Will Hurricane Bonnie hit the Big Apple? Stay tuned.
Yeah, they love to...
scare us.
Yeah, make you think that there is a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
It's like, if this happens and this happens, and it doesn't do this, and it could be headed our way.
Yes.
By the plywood.
There's something I notice about hurricanes in general. They name them after, wimpy female names, like Bonnie.
Well, now they alternate every hurricane between guy and girl names.
Yeah, but the names are just, faggy, really.
Bonnie.
Who's gonna run away from Hurricane Bonnie?
Yeah, it sounds friendly, like you almost want to take it in.
I suggest that the Weather Service, changes the name to some scary characters, like Hurricane Latifah. Now, that's a hurricane that you don't want to hit you, right?
Back off, baby! I'm coming in! I'm gonna blow your ass down!
I'd get out of the way of Hurricane Latifah, but Hurricane Bonnie, come on. You want to have tea with Bonnie.
You could board up them windows. I'm still going to put my foot in your ass.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I think so.
I hear you.
Then people would take these hurricane warnings a little more seriously.
I want to see a big wind blow your ass out your window.
Right, or we should just name every hurricane from now on after Monica.
Yeah, the big blow. Hurricane Monica hitting the shore. First there'll be a sucking, then there'll be a blowing. You'll lose your job.
Okay. If you got something to add to this mess today, 212-757-1027. Actually, another fax came in here. We're also asking the listeners to fax us, 212-957-WNEW, with the date you think Bill Clinton will be kicked out of office or quit.
Yeah.
I think it's going to happen. I think it's a definite now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, once the sordid details start leaking out, he admits to improper sexual relationships. No, even improper relationship. I don't even think he said sexual, did he?
No.
Now, that could be anything. So in your head, you're like, ooh, a little pat on the butt, on that big, ample ass of Monica's. But no, it's turning out that she was doing herself with a cigar.
One of his cigars.
While he's doing himself in the corner in the Oval Office. I like what you said earlier.
What?
When she was using the cigar, it must have looked like Fidel Castro smoking a fatty. Hey, Monica, here, put on these Groucho glasses. Put those down there, too. Oh, look at that.
What a mess. But this guy writes, Scott Saunders writes, gentlemen, I think that Bill Clinton will go down in history as one of the great freaks of the 20th century. My prediction for his resignation is Monday, August 31st, 1998.
You think, huh?
And we're trying to get the list of prizes together. He's list of prizes he'd like to see in this contest. 1 box of cigars, gift certificate from the Gap, gift certificate for dry cleaning, 1 dress, 1 tie similar to that given by Monica to Bill, 1 short stay in a motel, a video copy of the movie Liar Liar, and winner will get to be a guest intern at WNEW for a day.
Isn't it interesting how Bill's cigar went from 1 box to another?
Hey, if you're online right now with your computer and you want to comment about anything we're doing today, just go to the WNEW website, click on our pictures, and you can throw an email right into the studio, and we'll read it instantly. Right? What are you doing? Looking at porno over there?
I'm reading instant feedback.
Oh, good. 102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York. Here's Days of the New and the Downtown.
I'm taking a crunch.
Are you taking a crunch?
No.
102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York.
You're disgusting.
You too, Octung, baby.
Octung.
And I was the only one in the studio until 15 seconds ago. Were you crunching?
No, a whiz is different than a crunch. Did you see me take any reading material with me?
You might have tried to just pop it out real fast.
I don't crunch during the show, as you so eloquently put it. I shan't be crunching.
Also, I'm in here by myself. I'm going, where's Anthony? Is he taking a crunch? He's crunching.
You're disgusting, man.
Oh, I'm disgusting. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Jen.
Hi.
I got Jen in the studio.
I know, Anthony's wife's here. Hi,
we ought to get a little perspective from Jen real quick.
Grab the mic, Jen.
Pop her mic on. With this whole Bill Clinton thing?
Yes.
Right? You know, Hillary and Bill are in Martha's Vineyard now trying to patch things over. Now, Bill came clean and said he had some kind of relationship.
Right.
If it turns out that he tells Hillary everything he did, which includes sex in the Oval Office with a cigar and oral favors and stuff, would you forgive that?
Absolutely not. I'd probably cut his freaking balls off. Just the fact that the word inappropriate relationship came up is enough for cutting off at least one, if not both of them. Come on.
I can never cheat. Right? I know. It'd be all over.
We have discussed this in the past, my friend.
I know. We have a deal. If one of us cheats, that's it. There's no marriage counselor.
That's it.
There's no trying to get it back together again. It's just over. Which it should be. I mean, that's what marriage, you know. You get married, it's not a lark or a goof. But you stick to it.
What I don't understand is the ladies out there are forgiving Bill in general. Most of them are forgiving Bill and think that, you know, that we should just leave him alone and they should continue being married and all that. So, although Jen caught me looking the other day in the bar.
Funny.
Really?
I never get caught. Like, us guys have this thing we do where, you know, you're with your wife or your girlfriend, another girl walks by, you can sneak the peek without the girl looking. Yes, we've worked on a peripheral vision. Oh, I could see the back of my neck, my peripheral vision. So we're hanging out, having a couple of beers, and I'm watching TV, and this girl goes by the bathrooms in this bar. She's blonde. She's got some shorts on, so I'm checking it out. You know, I did a little glance over with the eyes. Didn't move the head, so it still looked like I was watching the TV. So I'm looking. It's like, hey. She goes in the bathroom. I turn my eyes and look at Jen. She's looking right at me with this smirk on her face. And I go, ooh, you caught me, didn't you? He's like, yep. Now, how'd you catch him, Jen?
Well, because we were sitting there, and I saw the girl walk past.
Right.
And admittedly, it was a nice butt, so I figured Anthony would probably check it out. And he's standing and he's watching. And I see like some of the color of his eye at one moment, and next minute all I see is white. He has now turned his eyes to look at the girl.
Like a great white biting into a piece of meat. My eye rolls over white.
He looks back at the screen. I see his eyes kind of move back, and then I see them kind of glance over at me, and I just started laughing at him. I go, I caught you.
Girl walked by, I saw Anthony's eyes roll over to white. Like a doll's eyes, lifeless eye.
Oh, that movie was on again. They are wrecking Jaws on TV.
Yeah, they play
it is on every weekend now. But very good. Okay.
Nailed me.
Jennifer will be hanging out with us this afternoon.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
I did not look at that girl. I'm going to say this one more time.
Very nice. All right. Phones are real light today. What, is everyone hung over and not happy that they're live on a Monday or what? Is the feedback doing okay today?
Yeah, a lot of info. Wait a minute. A lot of people want more info on the Today Show thing. I mean, what more do you need to know?
It is a basic contest. We have $700 in cash sitting here. Look, it's right there.
$700.
Right there it just sits there, and the first girl to show her naked breasts on the Today Show comes to the studio, and she picks up that money and walks out of here.
No,
it's like a terrorist boobing we're looking for.
Yeah, we're looking for a boobing of the Today Show.
Yes.
The Today Show.
Right. What, Jennifer?
And wasn't there an extra $100 if Opie and Anthony was written on the breast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was.
That might work.
I was trying to get away from that one. But, okay, so it's $800 if you have WNEW across your chest, or Opie and Anthony on your chest.
I'm thinking of the guys aren't being too smart here. Mm-hmm. If I was a guy, I'd get a hooker and pay her $100 to do it, and then you pocket $700 or $600.
There it is.
It's easy.
But it sits there. Look at it. It's there. Mm-hmm. We only have $700 there, so we'll have to get another $100. But it will be $800 if you got NEW or Opie and Anthony across your chest and you show it live on the Today Show.
All the info you need.
Obviously, we need proof, so we're checking out the Today Show from time to time.
We tape it. So that way, if you call and say, hey, I was on and I did it, we will review the tape. If it is indeed the person that says it, they did it, we'll pay you.
And no one came forth today.
No.
You know, to claim the responsibility of the terrorist boobing.
like the terrorists always, you know, they call maybe an hour later. We have blown up the building. Yeah. You know, that's how they work. But we need somebody to call up and say they, in fact, boobed.
Yes. I'm sure the phones will go crazy when the boobing occurs.
Matt Lauer was boobed today. There was some collateral damage to Al Roker, who I think might have saw some areoli.
No, he was mistaken. It was his weather graph. It was Hurricane Bonnie.
Oh, I thought that was the eye of the storm, but it was a nipple.
Right. So there it sits, the money. First person to do it. It's up for grabs. You know, Friday we had 10 or 12 girls call and said they were going to do it. First person that does it will claim the money, and no one has done it yet.
No.
So, all right, we got that song by Sean Mullins up next, Lullaby. A lot of requests for that. We'll do that next for you. Semisonic on the Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. On the way, another song from Creed's debut CD, and the Pretenders by request next. It's Opie and Anthony, and I guess the city is a pretty safe place today because the Opie and Anthony Freedom Fighters, they're checking in, and it seems like there's not much happening on the streets that we should be scared of or aware of.
No, it's a safe day.
It's a safe day?
Unless, well, from terrorism.
Yeah.
A crane or brick can still fall on your head. So don't worry.
Yes, we're asking you if you see anything suspicious out there in the city. Citizens, please call the Opie and Anthony Show so we can let others know about that suspicion, right?
Yeah.
212-757-1027.
One guy called and said there was an odd-colored flavor in one of the Slurpee machines at a 7-Eleven.
Something to beware of.
Yeah, he was thinking maybe it was either poisoned or an explosive.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Where was that? Did anyone go out and check it out to make sure it was okay?
It was an anonymous call, just phoned in and then hung up.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah. Watch those Slurpees.
Hey, Anthony, I did something interesting this weekend.
You?
I was dragged to something, and I thought I would
Dragged?
My weekend is spent being dragged to stupid stuff.
You told me you had to go up to Massachusetts to that Salem witch thing.
I had to go to the Salem Witch Museum a couple weeks ago, and the House of the Seven Gables. Puke.
Now, who takes you?
My chick. The girlfriend.
Yeah, us guys have to do things sometimes we really don't want to do. Just to keep the peace.
Let's go out to Shirley and have a barbecue with my mom. Wow, that'll be fun. Woo, can't wait. On the way, we'll check out some hot air balloons. Woohoo! Anyway.
Where'd you go this weekend?
I was up in Boston to finally close my apartment. How long have we been on the radio down here in New York? Back home?
3-4 years.
Right. I finally closed up my apartment in Boston, and we decided to check out the Titanic exhibit up there. Now, I was dragged...
You fell into this thing?
Of course, I was dragged along once again, but it was kind of cool, to be honest with you. Now, I swear it was cool. They had all this stuff that they found on the Titanic that they've salvaged, and they're displaying a lot of this stuff all over the world.
All right.
They had all these personal effects from the people that died and stuff. Very tragic, like people's clothes and jewelry. And
that sounds great to go look at.
Well, it's part of history, actually. I mean, it's curious because you're looking at stuff that was 2.5 miles on the bottom of the ocean for, 85 years.
Yeah, so?
And they had a watch there.
It's a boat. It's sunk.
I know.
Get over it.
I understand all that. Trust me. I'm with you on that. Trust me. I'm going to make a point here, though. They had a wrist watch from one of the crewmen that died, and the watch stopped at 2:16 a.m. Ooh.
Oh, sure it did.
The time.
Come on. They probably grabbed a watch, left it in some salt water for a week, set it. What time did that thing go down?
Yeah, 2:16.
All right, put it in the showcase.
Right.
Yeah, people cream over this.
We got to touch a piece of the Titanic.
Oh, you did?
Which was pretty cool.
Wow, what'd you touch?
Honestly, I have no idea because there's so much erosion going on. It was like, I think it was
a piece of an old trawler they dredged out of the Boston Harbor.
Or something. But anyway, it really was interesting to see all these personal effects. They had bottles of wine and beer that were still, corked and stuff.
Ooh.
And a jar of, olives.
Drink up.
But the point I want to make, because I thought about you this weekend, after you go through this whole exhibit that takes a long while, you walk through. There's only one way to exit. You walk through the Titanic gift shop.
I've seen
Titanic gift shop.
How tasteless and tacky is that?
Now, your point is that any disaster becomes okay after a while, right?
As long as enough time goes by, the whole spirit of the disaster changes. Because the bottom line is, that was a ship that went out to sea with real people on it and sunk, and a bunch of people died.
Yeah.
And no matter how much time goes by, how many movies are made, how it's romanticized, that's just what happened.
It was a tragedy.
That's it, just like they happen today.
Yeah, well, with the Titanic, if they had the Titanic gift shop a couple of years after the disaster, they'd want some heads.
Of course.
You think the families of these victims would like to know that they have a Titanic gift shop now?
Titanic hats?
Well, yeah, I listed some of the stuff they were selling in the Titanic gift shop. Okay?
What kind of tasteless stuff did we have?
Titanic ties and boxer shorts.
Boxer shorts. That's what you need.
Yes.
Titanic boxer shorts.
Yes, I swear to you. Titanic water bottles, Titanic shirts, Titanic watches, Titanic shot glasses and cards, and the Titanic hat.
I saw the hats. And they try to appeal to a broad range of ethnic backgrounds.
Yeah.
So they had the baseball cap.
Yeah.
I saw that. And then they had this Yo G Money rapper LL Cool J hat with a Titanic logo on it. Trying to drain everyone's pocket.
Yeah.
No matter what your background is. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, the Titanic hat. That's a fat hat. Yeah, boy, you see that ship? That thing was huge, that boat. Yeah, I could use that hat. That's going to look good. Yeah, I'll really have some credibility in the street with the Titanic hat.
Now, the point I want to make here, Flight 800, horrible disaster. Okay?
Right.
Imagine if they put all the articles of clothing and personal belongings
on display.
On display. Okay, it would be a very interesting thing to check out, okay, to give it a little personality. But after walking through the Flight 800 museum, you walk into the Flight 800 gift shop.
Right, where you could get a Flight 800 T-shirt and a hat.
Yes.
And playing cards.
Yeah.
And a game and a puzzle.
Yes.
Put together, just like the FAA had to do, you have to reconstruct Flight 800.
Yeah. Now, someone explain to me why it's okay to have Titanic merchandise for sale, but not like Flight 800 merchandise.
Because time went by.
Exactly.
That's the only difference.
You think we're getting close to like a Holocaust gift shop?
Oh. You know something? Wouldn't doubt it. Enough time goes by, You might see that.
You know, you could get the
tasteless.
You could get the Anne Frank T-shirt or something.
Oh, geez.
The swastika or beer koozie.
Oh, come on.
Obviously, this is sick, but I mean,
where
do you draw the line?
Where do you draw the line?
You know, games for kids, pin the mustache on Hitler. I mean, where do you draw the line? Is what I'm saying.
I'll say right there. Pretty much, I'll say right there.
But I'm serious about this.
I know. Why is it different? Why is tragedy different as long as enough time passes by?
There you go.
That it's not as awful to put out games.
Right.
I saw in Toys R Us a Titanic game.
Yeah. They have Titanic puzzles.
Puzzles?
Yes.
It was a disaster. It's a shipwreck.
Yeah. So I thought I'd share that with you today. A little observation.
Fun little weekend for Opie.
Yeah, once again. Woohoo! Couldn't have that threesome I've always dreamed of.
We are back with the Rush Limbaugh program. In light of recent events, I am completely naked, with my unit tucked back between my legs like a girl, dancing around in the EIB studios.
No. No, it's NEW, and we're just going to play the song.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York. 1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York. Another track from the debut CD from Creed. That's What's This Life For? Those guys coming to town with Fuel September 15th to Roseland. Very cool band from Florida, Creed. Mm-hmm. Good guys, too. I hope to get them in the Imaginary Ballroom. I think that would be great.
Right? Yes, it would, Opie.
Yes, okay. It's Opie and Anthony. What else is going on around the world?
Well, watch out when you open your mail.
Why?
Because this woman in California was arrested for putting powdered cyanide
I heard about that.
inside little plastic envelopes and then putting them in a little brochure and saying it was some kind of health concoction.
Like a supplement or something?
Yeah. And then sending these things out in the mail.
Did anyone?
Completely random.
Random?
Yeah. Just picked them out of, I guess, a phone book or whatever, but totally random, sent them, and somebody turned her in at the post office. Thank God, but they don't know if she sent some out already.
Oh, great.
So if you get any, like, powdered mixture,
yeah.
What are the odds, too, of that? I mean, you know, how many times you play lotto and you don't win that?
Yeah.
But then you'd be the lucky guy that gets this random mailer of cyanide. It's like, yeah, great. I've been playing lotto my whole life. That didn't pan out.
Yeah.
But I get the cyanide mailer. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, fate. Thanks, Chance. Real pal.
Appreciate it.
Couldn't use that cash, no, but mail me the poison.
Yeah, if Chance was going to kill me, at least it could have been like a bolt of lightning.
Yeah.
No, it has to be cyanide. Thanks.
At least the Unabomber had some demented reasoning to who he sent his little bombs to.
Yeah.
This woman was just, okay.
Randomly throws them in the mail.
John Doe, Michigan.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Horrible.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to know who the dope is that, because whenever stuff like this happens, someone always takes it.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the news story maybe 5 times already about this cyanide powder. So if I got it in the mail, I'd be like, ooh, cyanide powder.
Yeah.
Best not touch this. Call 911.
Exactly.
And there's going to be somebody in Muskogee like,
well, there's a good health supplement. Let me mix this up in my beer.
Oh, great.
and just die.
Yeah. All right, so we'll watch out for the cyanide.
Look out.
Great. Home run race, Sosa's playing today. Hasn't hit one yet. He's still at 51. McGuire, 53. He's taking the day off. And Griffey, I said Griffey was going to set the record. Well, he hit one today, but he's way behind. He's got 44, so.
He's got to take some of that tastosterone potion there.
That McGuire's taking? Talking about supplements, yeah.
Over-the-counter little supplement.
Yeah, there's no controversy involved with what McGuire's doing. First of all, it's a legal substance in the major leagues. If he was playing football, then he would be suspended or something.
Mm-hmm.
And McGuire claims that he's only been taking the supplement this year. He's hit over 50 homers 3 years in a row.
Maybe this is what's putting him over the top.
I don't think so. That's ridiculous.
There's another controversy, too. Some people are saying that Sosa is being pitched around more than McGuire because they don't want a Hispanic guy breaking the record.
Where did you hear that one?
I read it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because some of these, good old boys in baseball are like, well, let me tell you one thing. McGuire better win this damn thing, because I ain't going to be going in no baseball Hall of Fame looking at that. Platt is going to say who's got most home runs in one season. See no goddamn Sosa.
Very interesting. I haven't heard that one yet.
You walk that boy.
Yeah, you show me proof that that's actually been said.
These are just allegations.
Okay.
I'm just throwing them out there.
All right. And what's your feeling on the Spice Hose? Have you heard about the Spice Hose?
The Spice Hose, yeah. 2 of them now. Scary and Posh.
Are both knocked up. Pregnant without husbands. That's great family values.
That's not, you know something? I don't know why everybody's surprised. The surprising thing would be if Sporty Spice was pregnant. Who the hell would touch that thing?
People claim to say that she's good looking like the rest. No, she's not. She's a peg.
Yeah. See those two going to the doctor. So the 2 Spice Girls go to the doctor. And the doctor says, you're pregnant. So the Spice Girls say, Doctor, will I be able to sing now that I'm pregnant? And he said, I don't see why not. And they said, because I couldn't before.
Did you read that in Joey Adams' column today?
That's one of those old hack jokes.
I know. Joey Adams has the worst jokes in the paper.
No, it wasn't funny.
I know. Very good. All right, let's move on here.
Moving on.
Rocking on, yes. We're rocking on this Monday, yes.
Remember this video?
No, actually I don't.
Yeah, Roger was playing the guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Down, 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 down. That was it. Down, 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 down. He's rocking like he's playing. Pete's kind of looking over, laughing at him.
And John Entwistle's just staring straight ahead. Rock. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York with Tragically Hip. And that song is called Poets off the Phantom Power CD. And if Anthony's wife will move her head, I can tell you when the Tragically Hip will be in town. Thank you, Jen. September 4th, Birch Hill, Tragically Hip playing, Old Bridge, New Jersey. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
All right, very good. It's Opie and Anthony.
My wife to move her head. I'll kick your ass.
Okay, I can handle it myself, huh?
That's my job.
You can handle yourself. Look at those damn nails of yours. You ever use those as a weapon?
Nobody's really ticked me off enough that I've had to.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Good back scratcher.
Really?
Yeah, some girl here, she says, you go, Jen, cut it off, honey, if he cheats. A woman's perspective. Yeah, Jen said she would cut off my gonads if I ever cheated.
Right.
You know, well, Bill Clinton can do it in the White House, but...
yeah, then Clinton gets to be a man and bomb stuff after he cheats. And
you wouldn't stand by me like Hillary and just, you know, okay, honey.
No, would you stand by me if I did it? Well, say.
Kidding?
Well, you guys should cheat together, maybe.
I'd be out dating.
Why don't you guys go cheat together? Cheat together. Why not?
No, we haven't. I mean, yeah.
Oh. Whee! A little train action. Why are you blowing a train whistle? Talking about cheating and you blow a train whistle.
I don't know.
All right.
Seemed appropriate, Opie.
All right. There's nothing to see here, so let's move on. All right, we got R.E.M. on the way, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and we'll go to the phones next. You guys are like beat today, though, man.
I think a lot of people took the 3-day weekend.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, 212-757-1027 if you got anything to add to this train wreck we call the Opie and Anthony Show. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. A new R.E.M. CD is coming our way in the fall, but the guys have decided not to tour. They were going to tour, and now they've decided they aren't going to be touring.
They're wacky.
To support their new CD.
They're just zany, those guys.
Yeah, they got to be different.
A little out there, yeah. We're not touring. No. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know the reason, to be honest with you. So Opie and Anthony, you have a homework assignment for our listeners here at NEW?
Little homework assignment.
Okay.
If you want to be maybe part of the show discussion tomorrow, one of the things we'll discuss.
All right.
Watch Dateline.
Dateline with Stone Phillips?
Stone Phillips. No, Opie. I understand. But tonight they're the Conjoined twins.
Oh, no, which ones? Which ones are on tonight?
The 2 girls.
Which 2 girls?
It's
There's a few different ones.
I don't want to hear even Conjoined twins. This is the incredible 2-headed girl.
No.
If you ask me.
Wait, which ones?
The girl with 2 heads. She's like, what, 8, 9 years old?
You sure it's that one? Because there's many different...
No, that's the one.
It is that one?
Yeah, it's the one with the 2... the girl with the body.
Okay.
And 2 arms, 2 legs, and 2 heads.
I saw these twins in Life magazine.
It's freaky looking.
This is unbelievable. They share a body, but they have two heads.
Yeah.
Swear to you.
Well, they call them, and this is another thing, conjoined. Don't call them Cyanide twins anymore. It's conjoined. Conjoined Americans is what they're called now. Like Cheng and Pang.
I've seen video of this. This is amazing. They run around the yard and stuff. They share a body. They have two heads.
Yeah.
Okay, they go horseback riding. They swim.
They only have two arms.
And two legs, and they swim.
I mean, it's everything up to the neck, pretty much, is one kid.
The only thing that is abnormal, besides having two heads on your body, is that their shoulders are a little wider than normal.
Yeah.
That's it, though.
Yeah, it looks like a gymnast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Big, wide shoulders.
That's on Dateline tonight?
That's on Dateline, under the guise of some sensitive, sweet story.
No, it's a freak show.
These girls would be in a circus tent years ago.
Yeah.
But nowadays, they have things like Dateline to get ratings. And that's, I mean, why try to make it seem different? That's exactly why they're doing it.
I was on the internet and I found some articles on these girls and stuff to find out exactly what was going on there.
Yeah.
Do you realize they share a vagina? Two heads, one body, one vagina.
Well, one body, yes, of course, they would.
Can you imagine the possibilities? How sick that is? You can, Anthony, realistically, let's say they get older, okay, and they're dating, you could realistically have consensual sex and rape a girl at the same time.
If one doesn't
if one doesn't approve of you.
Well, that's weird because, will they marry two different people? Go out with two different people? Share the same plumbing? That's a little odd. Hey, Bob, you done? My honeymoon tonight, you know. You've been over there a long time.
You got I got to admit, I'm watching Dateline tonight. What time is that on?
That's on 10 o'clock. And their parents explain why they don't want to be separated.
They can't be separated.
Well, let me tell you.
I read into that too.
One kid would be pretty shortchanged. Here's one child. She's the one running and playing in the pool. And here's the other one, the head on the table.
Yeah.
Here she is. The one that lost the coin toss.
Honestly, this is an amazing thing, these two girls. Amazing.
Bring up some possibilities.
Now, the other twins I want to see is the country singer and her sister.
I saw that on Jerry Springer. Stop it. They're connected at the head.
At the head.
This is the most. They share an eyeball.
Yeah.
It's like they have three eyes. One eye on one side, and then they share the one in the middle, and then the other eye.
Yeah.
So it's like they have three eyes.
So one girl could walk, and the other girl can't. So
gets rolled on a gurney.
Gets rolled around by her sister on a gurney as they're attached by the head.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up. That's what it's like. But who's kidding who?
But the sisters, they're an amazing story too, because the one.
What?
The one wants to be a country singer.
Oh, yeah. So Jerry Springer paid for her recording in a studio, and the one is laying on the gurney. She's the country singer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's laying on the gurney. My ex is living Texas. And the other one's just sitting there.
And the other one hates
country music.
So when the country singer has gigs, she has to go to the club anyway, and she has to just...
Of course she does. Where's she going to go?
She just has to sit there on stage while her deformed sister is singing country songs.
Is that horrible?
And you think the people in the audience are like, I came here to see some great country music. No, really, this is really good. I don't notice that she's on a gurney and her head's attached to her sister. You know, no, that's not the real reason why I came here. No, she's got a great voice. I think Nashville will come calling soon.
Yeah, this is going to be good. All right, let's see who's on the bill tonight. Oh, there's a girl. She's going to be singing some country songs. The curtains open and the lights go. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! No! Oh no!
But the other girl gets her back because the other girl likes to shop. Yeah. So she goes to the mall to get her sister on the gurney back because that girl hates to shop.
Oh, sure. No one will stare. No, you just shop. No one's even going to notice. No.
And the one girl has her hair dyed.
Yeah.
So they
share a top of the head. Right. It's like the same, but it's sort of wider. So they have this huge head with hair on it. And the one girl, claims to the right of the part as her hair, and the other one claims to the left of the part. So the one dyed her hair, but it's only half her head.
Right down the middle, it's half the head.
What a bitch that's got to be, man.
No, really, your new hairstyle looks great. Yeah,
that's good. No,
good stuff. Yeah.
I like how you accessorize with the earring. I don't notice the other complete human being hanging off the other side of your head. No, not at all. That's a great look. That's good accessorizing. The little earring and the human being on the other side of your face. That's just great.
And while we're talking about Siamese, they're Siamese twins. I don't care. I'm not saying the other word.
Yeah, like in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Right. But what about the other guys that are in Illinois, I believe? The Crab Brothers?
The Crab Brothers. These guys have it real bad. They are connected
by the stomach.
By the stomach and chest. But they have 4 legs and 4 arms and 2 heads.
Yeah.
So they were playing softball.
Well, first of all, they walk like crabs. They have to walk sideways.
They have to walk. It looks like a tarantula going down the road. There's just legs and arms are flapping.
So they're playing baseball with their quote normal brother. Normal meaning whatever.
Yeah.
And he's pitching to the one.
The one hits and the one catches.
Right.
How stupid is that, though? It's like, you're out.
Yeah. But I hit the ball in center field. Well, you ain't going nowhere.
You're not going anywhere. His legs, throw it here. Poof, you're out. I tagged you. How you going to get away from this tag? Jesus, that's awful.
It's fascinating. It's a freak show, and we all look. I'm sorry.
A lot of people tune in tonight.
All right, so tonight is the two-headed...
the two-headed girl.
Girl.
When she grows
girls.
up.
It's girls officially, but they share one body and they have 2 heads.
Just thinking. Now, might be. I'm sure everyone's thinking this. Reciprocal oral sex. Would that be a 103.5?
What?
Well, you take 69 divided by 2 added. Yeah, it's 103.5.
I don't get what you're getting at. What sick thought do you have in your head right now?
Well, you take 69, and then you add half of it.
Oh, I see. Okay, I gotcha.
Flip it around, and it's 103.5.
1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. It's Opie. It's Anthony. People are losing their minds after our last break about the Siamese twins that will be on Dateline tonight.
Well, we're just, speaking it the way it is.
Yeah, we're going to make believe that when we see something very strange on the street that we don't look.
Everyone looks.
And we don't laugh and stuff.
If you saw a 2-headed girl walking down the street, you would gawk and look. Come on, people. You look at a cop that has somebody pulled over on the side of the road, jam on the brakes, and everybody's got to wait behind you.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to look at a 2-headed kid or a 4-legged guy.
And I think every single person out there looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see something different than you're going to look.
What? Girl's got 2 heads.
You know what I saw this weekend? This is America, right?
I think so.
I saw a lady walking with her husband and 2 kids.
Yeah.
Okay. The guy was completely Americanized. They were obviously from
Americanized?
Well, like
Midasized?
Well, what's the word I'm looking for? They're from the Middle East originally.
Oh,
You'll get it in a minute.
Yeah.
And he has fit in with American culture, and he was wearing the shorts and some Tevas, had a funky, Planet Hollywood T-shirt or something like that, okay?
Right.
Walking with the kids, and they had the nice, cute little Gap sneakers and the Gap outfits on and stuff, okay? Obviously from the Middle East originally.
Mm-hmm.
His wife was covered from head to toe. Not even her eyes were showing.
Like a veil and everything.
A total veil. And you know how hot it was this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that son of a bitch. He's walking around enjoying the fruits of America, and his wife still has the old customs from back home.
Wants her all covered up.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was bizarre. So, and then they proceeded to walk into, the Gap or something, so I guess the husband could buy more clothes. I don't know, but what do you got on the inside?
Yeah, where does she shop? Honey, I have to go into the Gap to buy myself some jeans and shirts. Okay, you shop. Let's go to this furniture store. You get a tablecloth.
No, Macy's,
You go to Macy's for a curtain.
Yeah.
Rhonda. Look at this. We said this 20 times today. We need details for the Today Show. Time, place, We may have a volunteer.
There's no details involved. We are looking for a girl to show her naked boobs on the Today Show when they're doing the live shots in the morning.
Caesar, we got $700.
Look, it's right there. Look at it.
Cold hard cash.
Look at it.
Cash.
$700 for the first lady to show her boobs live on the Today Show. It's they film 48th and between 5th and 6th, right?
Right, that little alleyway there.
Yes, and I think you got to do it when the gang is outside doing some breaks, because I think the other shots they do, if you've seen the Today Show, I think they pre-record those just in case.
All right, so like if Matt Lauer's out there,
or
Big Fat Al Roker,
good luck showing your boobs.
Katie,
he covers the whole screen when he's on.
But like an eclipse. And if you could get up there by the barricade, or if you have somebody, a guy or something with you, and you get up on his shoulders,
right?
So you're over the crowd.
Yeah.
The second you see a camera get on you in live shot, and they got monitors everywhere, you can see when you're on. Woof. Pull that shirt up.
Quick shot, and you come to the station, and you claim your $700. And people call, well, how are you going to know it was me?
We're taping it.
It's like a terrorist bombing. You do this boobing, and then you claim responsibility for it, and come down and get the money. We'll make sure it was you, that's all.
It's a terrorist boobing.
A terrorist boobing.
We have declared war. Yeah, for some reason it got started with Chris Rock. He got on their show and said some things that they didn't figure was family-oriented.
Right.
So now we have started this holy war.
Yes.
But we want boobs.
Yes, we do. And we're going to expand our little war in the near future, actually.
A war on the PC.
Yes. So, all right. And ladies, it's the first girl that does it. If 10 of you guys do it in one morning, that'd be great TV, but... That would be must-see TV, but it's the first person that we actually see on the screen. And you come down, you'll get this money. So
no bras.
No,
I want to hear somebody go,
naked boobs.
Hey, I lifted my shirt.
Naked boobs.
Just boobs.
All right?
Yeah.
1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, Talking Heads. Everything before that with the song, Hooch, from their Supernatural CD. Wow, we got to get out of here at 7 o'clock.
Look at the time.
I know.
Sure went fast.
It sure did.
For a Monday.
Well, thanks for listening today. I appreciate it. I'm going to go home and watch... Watch
the Two-Headed Girl on Dateline.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the Two-Headed Girl on Dateline. We suggest you guys do that, too, so you have some comments tomorrow, because we'll be talking about that.
Yeah.
I was hoping to watch Tom Brokaw tonight. I want to know if he was going to report on the cigar rumor that's floating around.
You're not going to hear the cigar story on any of the networks, Opie.
Can you imagine Tom Brokaw, though, breaking the news of a cigar?
Cigar. Tom Brokaw. A cigar was used as a sexual device on Monica Lewinsky.
They tiptoe around the issues, really.